Microsoft 365 History as Office 365. Microsoft first announced Office 365 in October 2010, beginning with a private beta with various organizations, leading into a public beta in April 2011, and reaching general availability on June 28, 2011 with a launch aimed originally at corporate users, framing Office 365 as a successor facing growing competition from Google's similar service Google Apps. Microsoft designed the Office 365 platform to bring together its existing online services, such as the Business Productivity Online Suite, into an always up-to-date cloud service incorporating X2, SharePoint for internal social networking, collaboration, and a public web. Plans were initially launched for small business and enterprises. The small business plan offered Exchange email, SharePoint Online, Link Online, web hosting via SharePoint, and the Office web apps, with the Enterprise plan also adding per-user licenses for the Office 2010 Professional Plus software and 24/7 phone support. Following the official launch of the service, Business Productivity Online Suite customers were given 12 months to migrate from BPOS to the Office 365 platform. With the release of Office 2013, an updated version of the Office 365 platform was launched on 27 February 2013, expanding Office 365 to include new plans aimed at different types of businesses, along with new plans aimed at general consumers, including benefits tailored towards Microsoft consumers. The server components were updated to their respective 2013 versions, and Microsoft expanded the Office 365 service with new plans such as Small Business Premium, Midsize Premium, and Pro Plus. A new Office 365 Home Premium plan aimed at home users offers access to the Office 2013 suite for up to 5 computers, along with expanded OneDrive storage and 60 minutes of Skype calls monthly. The plan is aimed at mainstream consumers, especially those who want to install Office on multiple computers. A university plan was introduced, targeted at post-secondary students. With these new offerings, Microsoft began to offer prepaid Office 365 subscriptions through retail outlets alongside the normal, non-subscription-based editions of Office 2013, which, in comparison, are only licensed for use on one computer. On March 19, 2013, Microsoft detailed its plans to provide integration with the enterprise social networking platform Yammer, which they had acquired in 2012 for Office 365, such as the ability to use a single sign-on between the two services, shared feeds and document aggregation, and the ability to entirely replace the SharePoint. The ability to provide a link to a Yammer network from an Office 365 portal was introduced in June 2013, with heavier integration such as a Yammer app for SharePoint and single sign-on to be introduced in July 2013. On July 8, 2013, Microsoft unveiled Power BI, a suite of business intelligence and self-serve data mining tools for Office 365, to be released later in the year. Power BI is primarily incorporated into Excel, allowing users to use the Power Query tool to create spreadsheets and graphs using public and private data, and also perform geovisualization with Bing Maps data using the Power Map tool previously available as a beta plugin known as GeoFlow. Users will also be able to access and publish reports and perform natural language queries on data. As a limited-time offer for certain markets, but notably excluding the US, Microsoft also offered a free 1-year Xbox Live Gold subscription with any purchase of an Office 365 Home Premium or University subscription until September 28, 2013. From April 15, 2014, Microsoft renamed the Home Premium plan to Home and added a new personal plan for single users. In June 2014, the amount of OneDrive storage offered to Office 365 subscribers was increased. On October 27, 2014, Microsoft announced unlimited OneDrive storage for Office 365 subscribers. However, due to abuse and a general reduction in storage options implemented by Microsoft, the 1 TB cap was reinstated in November 2015. In June 2016, Microsoft made Planner available for general release. It is considered to be a competitor to Trello and to other Agile team collaboration cloud services. In April 2017, Microsoft announced that with the ending of mainstream support for Office 2016 on October 13, 2020, access to OneDrive for Business and Office 365 hosted servers for Skype for Business will become unavailable. In July 2019, Microsoft announced that the hosted Skype for Business online service would be discontinued on July 31, 2021, with users being redirected to the Microsoft Teams collaboration platform as its replacement. Since September 2019, Skype for Business Online is no longer offered to new subscribers. As Microsoft 365 for businesses. The Microsoft 365 brand was first introduced at Microsoft Inspire in July 2017 as an enterprise subscription product, succeeding the secure Productive Enterprise services released in 2016 and combining Windows 10 Enterprise with Office 365 Business Premium and the Enterprise Mobility Plus secure consumer launch. On March 30, 2020, Microsoft announced that the consumer plans of Office 365 would be rebranded as Microsoft 365, a brand also used by Microsoft for an enterprise subscription bundle of Windows, Office 365, and security services on April 21, 2020, succeeding existing consumer. It is a superset of the existing Office 365 products and benefits, positioned towards life, productivity, and families, including the Microsoft Office Suite, 1 TB of additional OneDrive storage, and access to OneDrive Personal Vault, and 60 minutes of Skype calls per month. Microsoft 365 is sold via Microsoft and its cloud services reseller network. Plans. Microsoft 365, formerly Office 365, is available in various subscription plans aimed at different needs and market segments, providing different sets of features at different price points. These include Consumer, aimed at mainstream consumers. Both plans offer access to Microsoft Office applications Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Publisher, and access for home/non-commercial use on one computer, Windows, Mac OS, and mobile devices, with access to additional online-based services and premium creative content, 1 TB of OneDrive storage. Microsoft 365 Personal, formerly Office 365 Personal, includes access to Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft OneNote, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Publisher, and Microsoft Access for home/non-commercial use on one computer, PC, or Mac, plus access to. Additional benefits include 1 TB of additional OneDrive storage and 60 minutes of Skype international calls per month subject to area. A version of Personal purchased on a discounted 4-year plan, known as Office 365 University, allowing use on 2 devices by one user, is available for those in post-secondary institutions. Microsoft has also offered Office 365 subscriptions to students of institutions who have licensed Office software for their faculty. Microsoft 365 Family, formerly Office 365 Home. Small Business. Microsoft 365 Business Basic, formerly Office 365 Business Essentials, offers access to hosted email exchange, SharePoint, and Microsoft Teams services, and access to the mobile app and Office Online versions of Outlook. Microsoft 365 Apps for Business, formerly Office 365 Business, offers Office applications for Windows, Mac, and mobile platforms for up to 5 computers, tablets, and smartphones per user. Microsoft 365 Business Standard, formerly Office 365 Business Premium, offers Office applications for Windows, Mac, and mobile platforms for up to 5 computers, tablets, and smartphones per user, as well as hosted Exchange, MailIC, Microsoft Bookings, SharePoint, and Teams services. Enterprise. Microsoft 365 Apps for Enterprise, formerly Office 365 Professional Plus or Pro Plus, offers access to the Office Professional Plus applications on up to 5 devices per user. Midsize business, aimed at businesses with 10-300 employees, offered access to the Office 2013 applications from Pro Plus, plus hosted Exchange, SharePoint, and Skype for Business services. No longer available. Office 365 Enterprise, intended for use in enterprise environments, offers access to all Office applications and hosted services, plus enterprise-specific legal compliance features and support. Other. Office 365 operated by 21 Vianet. Microsoft has licensed 21 Vianet to provide Office 365 services to its China customers. Microsoft does not operate Office 365 in China. Instead, 21 Vianet does. The service differs in features from the service offered elsewhere. Comparison. Components. Sys. Office 365. The Office 365 service consists of a number of products and services. All of Office 365's components can be managed and configured through an online portal. Users can be added manually, imported from a CSV file, or Office 365 can be set up for single sign-on with a local Active Directory using Active Directory Federation services. More advanced setup and features requires the use of PowerShell scripts. Outlook. The email service, task management, calendar application, and contacts manager included with Business and Enterprise Office 365 subscriptions are under the Outlook on the Web brand. It includes Outlook Mail, Outlook Calendar, Outlook People, and Outlook Tasks. Microsoft introduced an email feature called Clutter with Office 365. Clutter remembers users' preferences as it comes to the relevance and importance of emails. It analyzes users' pattern of behavior about email topics. If user keeps ignoring emails about a certain topic, Clutter moves those emails to a folder with the same name in Outlook. Users can enable and disable this feature by logging on to Office 365 portal. Office applications. Hosted services. Business and enterprise-oriented plans for Office 365 offer access to cloud-hosted versions of Office's server platforms on a software-as-a-service basis, including Exchange, Skype for Business, SharePoint, and the browser-based Office Web Apps Suite. Through SharePoint's OneDrive for Business functionality, formerly known as SharePoint My Sites and SkyDrive Pro, and distinct from the consumer-oriented OneDrive service, each user also receives 1 TB of online storage. Certain plans also include unlimited personal cloud storage per user. In lieu of Microsoft's enterprise software, home plans for Office 365 include premium enhancements for Microsoft's consumer-level online services, including 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage for each user, along with 60 minutes of phone calls per month on the Microsoft-owned Skype VoIP service. On business plans, Office 365 also includes cloud-based collaboration services such as Delve, Microsoft Teams, and Yammer. Office 365 Education. Office 365 Education, formerly Office 365 for Education and Microsoft Live at Edu, is a free suite of hosted Microsoft services and applications that is intended for educational needs. The program provides education institutions with a set of hosted collaboration services, communication tools, and mobile, desktop, and web-based applications, as well as data storage capabilities. The suite includes Microsoft applications for collaboration including Office Live Workspace, Windows Live SkyDrive, Windows Live Spaces, Microsoft Shared View Beta, Microsoft Outlook Live, Windows Live Messenger, and Windows Live Alerts. The suite is part of Microsoft Education Solutions. With the Microsoft Live ID, the student can sign in and access multiple Microsoft applications such as Outlook Live, Windows Live Messenger, Windows Live Spaces, Windows Live SkyDrive, Windows Live Mobile, and others. Universities, colleges, and schools can enroll in the program through a free registration process. In 2012, Live at Edu moved under the umbrella of the Microsoft Office 365 service. The former Outlook Live Answers portal, a forum for asking questions on the Live at Edu service, was discontinued on 17 December 2012. Transition was intended to be complete by September 2013. Updates. The Microsoft 365 platform uses a rolling release model. Updates to the online components of the service are provided once per quarter. On launch, the 2010 versions of server components were used with Office 365. These services were automatically upgraded to their Office 2013 counterparts upon its release in February 2013. With the introduction of Office 2013, Office Division head Kurt Del Bene stated that minor and incremental updates to the Office desktop software would be provided on a similarly periodic basis to all Office 365 users by means of the streaming, as opposed to the 3-year cycle for major releases of Office that had been used in the Microsoft 365 retains this update model. Although there are still on-premises or perpetual releases of Office on the 3-year cycle used before, these versions do not receive new features or access to new cloud-based services as they are released on Office 365. Security. In December 2011, Microsoft announced that the Office 365 platform was now compliant with the ISO/IEC 27001 security standards, the European Union's Data Protection Directive through the signing of model clauses, and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act for healthcare environments in the United States. At the same time, Microsoft also unveiled a new Trust Center portal containing further information on its privacy policies and security practices for the service. In May 2012, Microsoft announced that Office 365 was now compliant with the Federal Information Security Management Act. Compliance with the Act would now allow Office 365 to be used by U.S. government agencies. In spite of claiming to comply with European data protection standards, and in spite of existing safe harbor agreements, Microsoft has admitted that it will not refrain from handing over data stored on its European servers to U.S. authorities under the Patriot Act. In Finland, Ficora has warned Office 365 users of phishing incidents and break-ins that have caused losses of millions of euros. In September 2019, NCSC National Cybersecurity Center of Finland created a detailed guide on how to protect Microsoft Office 365 against phishing attempts and any data breaches. In July 2019, the German state of Hesse outlawed the use of Office 365 in educational institutions, citing privacy risks. In December 2020, the U.S. Department of Commerce was breached via Office 365. The attackers spent several months able to access staff emails. A July 1, 2021 cybersecurity advisory from British and American NSA, FBI, CISA security agencies warned of a GRU brute force campaign from mid-May 2019 to the present July 2021 that focused a significant amount of activity on Microsoft Office 300. Reception. As Office 365. Tech Radar gave the 2013 update of Office 365 a 4.5 out of 5, praising its administration interfaces, for being accessible to users with any level of expertise, the seamless integration of SkyDrive Pro into the Office 2013 desktop applications, and the service as a whole for being suitable. However, the service was severely criticized for how it handled its 2013 update for existing users and its lack of integration with services such as Skype and Yammer. In the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2017, Office 365 revenue had exceeded that of conventional license sales of Microsoft Office software for the first time.